Hi everyone, Miss Hardy here, just to talk real quickly about the iPads and um, a little bit about app smashing, some of the tools you might use to smash together to make an amazing creation. So, one thing, just please be careful on the iPads that you don't delete anybody else's stuff and try to remember to log yourself out of any tools like Google Drive so that no one else can get in. So, be careful there. App smashing. Now, app smashing is this term we use that means you make something in one app, you push it to your camera roll, you pull it into another app. And so essentially, like green screening, you put in a background, but then you're going to send it to iMovie to edit. You might use ChatterPix, but then you're going to send your ChatterPix to iMovie or Book Creator. You can make an iMovie, but then smash it in and put it in Book Creator or Explain Everything. So app smashing is what we're talking about here today, for the most part. I know we talked about this in social studies, but I wanted to remind you of ChatterPix, where you can put in the picture, draw the line, and then make the picture talk. Remember to keep it short. Less than a minute is ideal. And then after you send it to your camera roll, you can send it to a lot of different places for your final product. PicCollage is another tool that a lot of kids use during the social studies museum exhibits. But again, when you're in iMovie, sometimes people are like, I don't want this to be white, and you can't change the color or the size of the font. So that's what PicCollage does. You can make the picture you want for iMovie. You put in your pictures and your text, make it the color, size, and font you want, then send it to the camera roll, and then you can pull it into your final product, if that's Explain Everything or iMovie. Telestory is kind of a fun app. It's very easy to use, and it's very fast if you want to make the news broadcast. You can make up to 3 segments and then push it to your camera roll. It does have some built-in costumes. It recognizes your face, and it has some different hats and facial hair for you to choose from. So this would be meant for smashing as well. You send it to your camera roll, and then you put it in your final product, whether that's an iMovie or a book or whatever. Green screening. Green screening is for app smashing only, and this kind of throws kids because a lot of people want to edit in this green screening app and do ink, but you can't. All you can do is put in background videos or pictures. And yes, you can do videos, but this is going to take a little work on your Chromebooks part too. You have to rip the video you want with a tool on the internet. You would just Google YouTube to MP4, and you would put in the URL, and you can rip it and make sure it's in your Google Drive. Then you can go to your Google Drive on an iPad and push it to the green screen app. So you can put videos in the background or in your iMovies. So just remember, the green screening is for app smashing only. You cannot edit in the green screening. You have to push it to iMovie to do that. iMovie, almost everyone knows how to use iMovie. But we're talking app smashing, so you can pull anything from the camera roll. ChatterPix, Telestory, all these things I'm talking about, you can put into your iMovies. Same thing with Book Creator. This makes interactive books, or essentially a presentation. And you can put in all the stuff that from your camera roll into Book Creator as well. It also allows you to independently add movies, text, pictures, or audio. You can do this with your camera or the microphone, the built-in microphone on the iPad. The last thing I'm just want to mention is Explain Everything. This is a new app that we just got. I think that it's pretty amazing. You can make animations, videos, you can screencast anything, you can draw on anything, you can add audio, video, and pictures. There is a built-in internet browser, and you can draw on that as well, and it's an infinite canvas, which means that you never run out of room. Here, real quickly, Explain Everything looks like this, and you can see along the side, here's your menu, and you have some choices for your pen. You can add different shapes. Here from the plus button, there's photos, videos, or files. You can add existing sound, new videos, new photos. Here's your web browser option. So you can put in your websites and then draw on them, show people what you need them to see. If you go to photo, video, or file, you can add from your Google Drive if you have something in there. If you're on a Chromebook and saving to your drive, you can pull it up through Explain Everything. So you can see Explain Everything can explain everything. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Have a great day.